Here with Captain Jakamo Laboureur, deep in Breton Sound, catching some speckled trout. Hot June day, Captain Jock. What's the bite been like out in Breton Sound as the summer gets rolling?
You know, definitely have some big trout showing up as they typically do. You know, the structures are holding some fish on lighter tide days, and stronger tides definitely want to hit the beaches. Fishing live shrimp, I never leave home without them, and some croakers for sure. Today they were out of croakers, so you know I've been kicking myself in the butt all day about that, but can't complain. You know, not just the big structures. You know, sitting on little chair wells and things like that too.
So, you know, obviously first week of June, the trout are outside deep, and they're going to be in this summer pattern through probably September into October.
Yeah, we pretty much fish out here into September for sure. October we'll start going back in and hitting the edges, you know, LY, Fortuna, Black Bay, things like that, you know, before they end up back in the marsh.
Popping cork, sliding cork, Carolina rig, Jock, all that is all the above?
All that, you know, it depends on, you know, especially the chair wells, you know, what kind of pad that you have. The one we were sitting at earlier, you know, it came up to about 10 foot, you know what I mean? So in that case, you can get away with about a 4 or 5 foot popping cork typically, you know. The deeper wells and the 20 foot and all that, yeah, I'm using sliding corks, Carolina rigs, or free line, and my attitude is I try to get away with the lightest weight that I can, you know.
What about the artificial bite for those plastics guys, Jock? Is that pretty much still a possibility, or not really with this much bait in the water?
It is, you know. I mean, if you're there and nobody else is there with bait, you got a real good shot at just you know, catching them on plastic. I enjoy fishing plastic, but you know, my customers prefer catching fish, you know, so I don't leave home without the liveys.
What about the island bites? Kind of been a little sporadic from what you're hearing, or what?
Yeah, I mean, so far it's here today, gone tomorrow, you know, but when they're there, you know, and definitely not catching as big a fish on the islands yet. Now, you know, of course, every day's a new day, and that's just my experience, but definitely have some, you know, some good fishing at the islands this year.
So the trout action out of shell beach is kind of picking up typical summer deep pattern.
Yep, summer deep pattern, absolutely. I mean, they still have fish back in the LY and the rocks and things like that. They just they don't have the size that they do out here, and you know, I really like, especially when I have a free day, fun day, you know, with you guys, I like to be able to come out here and just go play.
What about redfish, Jock?
Redfish, I mean, out here they have all the bulls you really want. As far as, like, you know, marsh fishing, yeah, I mean, there's redfish in the marsh. Our area is becoming a lot more freshwater, so we're actually catching bass and, you know, or green trout and stuff like that, too. Uh-oh, they calling me.
We're good. All right, thank you, man.
All right, we good?